Bangalore, the supporters of Sadananda Gowda have started protesting, seeking justice for their leader. Let me in fact bring you these visuals of Sadananda Gowda. Well, large number of supporters have come out onto the streets demanding justice for Sadananda Gowda a day after it was announced that Jagadish Shettar will be the new Chief Minister of Karnataka, giving in to the demands of B S Yeddyurappa. The Karnataka government made this announcement. Let me go across to Pratibha, who joins us in the phone line. Pratibha, tell us, we are seeing these visuals of protests coming in. Tell us what exactly is happening back there.
It was absolute chaos. I guess even Sadananda Gowda did not expect this, because there were like hundreds of supporters screaming, saying that they want justice for Sadananda Gowda. I guess they kind of felt very, very betrayed and hurt by the fact that their leader, Mr. Sadananda Gowda, is now going to leave the CM's chair. I guess that disappointment was very, very evident, and they almost suffocated the whole entrance, leaving no space for Sadananda Gowda to actually be escorted. The police had to struggle to go through the crowd and get Sadananda Gowda into the car. But just before he got into the car, he did climb down the pedestal just before entering the car and did wave a goodbye to all his supporters. It was almost signifying like a final wave of goodbye to all his supporters. I guess it was a very poignant moment for all the supporters, and everyone screamed in joy to see that smile on his face, but still there was a very dull, faded smile on his face just before he got into the car and then got off. Like the whole media as well as the supporters, all of them got trampled over one on top of each other. It was like a near stampede of sorts, but finally it was great to see Mr. Sadananda Gowda get into the car in one piece.
Well, let's in fact cut across to BJP General Secretary Dharmendra Pradhan now, who's speaking on this issue. Let's cut across and listen into what he has to say.
All important leader of Karnataka and new Chief Minister, and after the approval of National President, all other important decisions will be taken regarding Karnataka. Thank you. Again, I am repeating, after consulting all important leaders of Karnataka, our central observer will give their report to National President, and after approval of National President, all logical steps will be taken after that.
Vote taking ceremony.
Well, Dharmendra Pradhan, they are just saying that all the leaders of Karnataka will be consulted for the next course of action in the state. Let me go across to Pratibha, who's still there. Pratibha, massive support for Sadananda Gowda, but the question is, within the party itself, Gowda could not muster up the kind of numbers that BSY still has.
Absolutely. In fact, there were a few of his supporters like Mr. Suresh Kumar, as well as ministers like Bacche Gowda and Mr. Suresh Kumar, even MLAs like C.T. Ravi, who actually came to welcome him. But I guess along with them, there were a whole lot of supporters suddenly who cropped up from nowhere, and they had these flags and they were all screaming for Sadananda Gowda. So it just goes to say that suddenly, I guess, the exit of Sadananda Gowda has kind of woken up all these supporters from nowhere. I guess that's how the whole crowd emerged at the airport. In fact, after Mr. Sadananda Gowda left, when we went back into the arrival terminal, we could see that all the slippers were all strewn over. So everybody lost count of how many wires, how many slippers, as well as wallets that were all lying strewn all over. So that was the kind of near chaos that happened at the terminal while Mr. Sadananda Gowda exited from there to the car.
All right, Pratibha, we'll leave it there for now. Clearly, there's a lot of sentimental support for Sadananda Gowda amongst its supporters. However, like we were just saying, you couldn't really muster up the numbers inside the BJP, inside the party. BSY still holding a tremendous amount of clout with the Lingayat vote. Let's in fact, before we go into a break, listen in to Sharad Yadav of the JDU taking a dig at the BJP over this particular fracas within the BJP and the change of guard in Karnataka. Let's listen into what Sharad Yadav had to say.
कहते हैं कि जात पात नहीं है, तो कर्नाटक क्या हो रहा? लिंगायत की आबादी ज्यादा है, वो गले की हड्डी बने हुए हैं। एनडीए को घाटा है, तो यह है कि सदानंद गौड़ा शहीद हो गया, बस इसका और कोई मतलब नहीं है।